friends, this is Miss Volvey from our Half Acre Homestead. Today is September 7th, 2015. Happy Labor Day. As you can see behind me, Papa's still laboring away. Oh, you found them. Thank you, darling. Oh, my sewing needles. It's been a busy weekend. Saturday, we sold our canoe because we don't go to the camp anymore. And we sold it to some friends. And while we were delivering it, at another friend's house, Nat, you all know Nat, she's the one who shaved my head. They were doing some renovations, and while we were there, Howie got looking around, and yeah, you guessed it, he stayed and visited and helped with the renovations, where Nat and Ange and I were supposed to go and get building material for them. We ended up going to a couple of farm stands and all that stuff, and you saw the corn and the cases of tomatoes and stuff in my freezer. I have dehydrated 6 huge bunches of kale, 3 while Kathy was here, and 3 on Saturday night, because while Howie was off renovating, I, of course, started my dehydrating process. I've just finished rotating my trays from dehydrating 11 big bunches of celery. Now the bottoms I cut off, and yes folks, I know that you can put them in water and sprout them and all that stuff, but I like to start my celery from seed, and I didn't plant any this year, so the bottoms went to the pigs, and the tops and the leaves. What have we got here? Oh, more stuff. Treasures. Yay, I love treasures. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. That bare chest walks by, and I go, woohoo. Anyway, so the bottoms of the celery went to my pigs, and the tops got cut off, the tops and the leaves, and that got cut off and rinsed and put in 3 freezer bags, 3 big freezer bags, for when I go to make vegetable stock, or I go to pressure cook my chickens before I can them, and that stuff. I like to put vegetables in for the broth. So that's done. I have 15 pounds of little potatoes I'm going to can. I have 10 pounds of beets I have to can. Yes, they were bought at the market. And again, I didn't put a garden in this year. So it's been really busy. And plus, I have a bunch of, I have 2 cases of tomatoes in my freezer to can, and that's just the start. That's just the start. I always just start with 2 cases of tomatoes, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably do closer to 6, which works out to about 3 bushels. I've got that corn in my freezer. I've just been really, really, really busy. I have not worked on the 9-patch quilt right now because you can't see it, and I'm on my laptop, and I'll tell you why about that in a minute. But we've been working on cleaning up my office. Now, look, folks, you're going to always see what is behind me, because other than a couple of pile right there, those are all postcards and letters that you all have sent me over time, and I still have a lot to put on the wall. But over in the corner there where my canning shelves used to be, Papa's bringing in a great big old wooden desk that the drawers are busted, and that's fine. He's going to take them right out and put a shelf in there. And that's going to be my sewing table. You know, one of those great big huge principal desks that your principal used to sit behind? That's going over there, and that's where my sewing machine is permanently going to sit, along with my little ironing board. So there'll be more videos with sewing and stuff, and it won't be at my kitchen table. My kitchen table, as we speak, is about to be moved into the new dining room. So we're going to show you that in a minute. And so Papa's clearing stuff away from the table. And also, he's going to be building me an island. Now, we have the possibility of some 100-year-old oak. And I thought about, how he said he could build me a butcher block top with that oak. But the thing is I worry about, bacteria over time. I've seen butcher block tops, and they get worn down in spots and stuff. So if he gets the oak, I think what I would like him to do, and I'd like you guys to weigh in on this, I think I'd like him to build the island, but not like an island where people sit up at stools. It's going to be an island with legs and a shelf underneath, just a bare bones thing where I can put, you know, my tomato mill and, well, we don't use it for tomatoes, we use it for applesauce. Are you hearing what I'm saying, dear?
No.
I'm thinking, well, the oak, okay, I'll talk to him about it later. But anyway, I'd like if we can get that oak, I would like the island itself to be built out of the oak, but I'd like a stainless steel top. Only because the island is going to be where you always see me sitting at the kitchen table chopping, and that's going to be a new work area. And Papa, being an auto body tech, he can work with steel like nobody's business. So I'm thinking stainless steel. It's going to be easy to keep clean, easy to keep sterile. Yeah, it'll be kind of industrial looking, but you know what? With the nice stained 100-year-old oak in the rest of the construction, I think it will marry well the old and the new. So I'd like you guys to weigh in on that. And please don't tell me to get a granite top, because we can't afford a granite top. We have oak, and Papa can get a sheet of stainless steel at a reasonable cost. So there's that. What was I going to tell you? Oh, yeah, why I'm sitting here talking to you on my laptop. Well, it's been one of those weird weekends. Daddy's power supply on his tower blew, and we have to get that repaired because he likes his computer and I like my full-size computer. But today, that was 2 days ago, today my monitor for my computer went. It just it's 3 years old, but it just up and died. So it might not even be 3 years old, it might be 4 years old. I think it's 4 years old. It just up and died. And so I thought, well, okay. My tower went into the living room because Daddy's computer also runs our Netflix, and that it's attached to our TV. And so he's got my tower until his is fixed, and I've got my laptop in here, and I'm actually kind of liking it because it gives me a lot more desk space, because I didn't have room for my tower to go down underneath my desk. So it's been sitting beside me all this time, and it kind of leaves me boxed in. Anyway, I'm just rambling to beat the band. But Papa has the wood stove hooked up again, and wait till you see what he did with tile and all that stuff. I'm going to be doing a living room update and a dining room update sometime soon. However, new floors are going to have to wait. If you remember before, we have our Home Depot card, and when the sale went on, where if anything you spend over $200 is interest free for 18 months for a period of time, that's where we got a lot of our stuff for the addition. And now we're taking what's left of that 18 months to pay it off interest free. But this time next year, we're hoping that sale will go on again, 18 months, no interest. If you purchase a certain amount, then that's when we're going to do the flooring. Because what we'll do is we'll get all the flooring, everything except the bathroom up here. Isn't that right, dear? All the flooring except the bathroom is getting replaced, right? All the flooring, we're getting the new flooring, because our new living room doesn't have a floor, it just has a subfloor. But because of all the renovations we've done, the floors are like new here, old here, subfloor here, and the older floors were not. The floors we put in with our last renovation when we bought this place were within our budget, but not the greatest. So what's going to happen is when it comes time and we can afford it, the Home Depot card will be paid off. And then the 18 months no interest, if you buy over $200, we'll just go and we'll measure out the bedroom, the hallway, my office, my washing machine's on spin, my office, the kitchen, and the coat closet outside my pantry. And we're just going to make it all one floor, which will be, well, not necessarily one floor because I'm leaning towards tile for the kitchen, but I want textured tile so I don't slip and break a hip or something funky like that. Anyway, again, I'm just rambling. So, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying thank you for letting me ramble away, and I hope everybody has had a wonderful, safe, and happy Labor Day weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.